Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the channel. 9 subscribers away from 400. Very, very happy. And welcome also to Monaco Grand Prix. 24 laps tonight at this amazing European track in the Formula 1 calendar. There is the map. As you know, we do the point system offline. We don't do the point system online. So once the race is over, points in the table will be updated on the website. So without further ado, let's get on with this race. And as you'll know, there's not much overtaking on Monaco Grand Prix, unfortunately, but we do try our best.
Drivers, start your engines!
Hello Bowler, how are you? As you can see, we're just started, as we've made it in the nick of time. As they all go off to start their courtesy lap around the track. We are here at Monaco, it's lovely and sunny for round 7 of the Formula 1 World Championship. Hi Red, hi Chuck, how are you? I hope you're in for a pretty non-eventful race, guys. It's Monaco. I don't know if you know much about Formula 1, but when Formula 1 arrives at Monaco, there is not much overtaking. It's all down to pit stopping and how quick you can get out of the pits. As you can see, Bottas is on pole position. Yeah, I'm afraid the audio is always delayed, isn't it? So they go round for the... Oh, okay, no problem. It's usually about a 20-second delay from when you post in the chat and I receive the chat. So if if you were to send something now, it would reach me in 20 seconds. Tomorrow is the A1 Grand Prix at Brands Hatch, the first round, which is fantastic. Then we're back on Tuesday. With the opening of the Next Gen Piston Cup. Who's retired? Who's still in it? Who's still going? Is Bobby Swift still there? Is Cal Weathers still going? Who knows? And who's all these next new gens coming in? We will find out on Tuesday. And then Wednesday it's back to the Veterans Cup, which will be pretty epic as well, I'm sure. So as they come around the last couple of corners, we will start this race. Formula 1 World Championship at Monaco. And we will have green lights, and we are off. We are off. The flagman waves. We begin the Monaco Grand Prix. So Bottas on pole, stays in first. I'm sure He'll stay there for most of the race until we hit the pit stops. Lovely little track this, Monaco. Not too sure about the camera angles though, but I didn't build the track, of course. Didn't manage to change the camera, unfortunately, this time round. As you can see, got a bit of a distance there. Let's go to this picture. There's the rich part of Monaco. All of Monaco is rich, to be fair. Probably a few famous people's boats there. So as Bottas comes around to complete lap 1, we will go on board with the Mercedes driver. Well, that was on board with Valtteri Bottas. And hello, Brian. Good evening, sir. How are you? As you can see, Bottas is leading this race, so we'll go round the track and have a look what's going on. There's Latifi at the back in that Williams rocket car. Then we have in front of him his teammate, the Brit George Russell in 19th. Then we have Kvyat in 18th place in the AlphaTauri car. There's Racing Point, Sergio Perez in 17th. Then we have the Alfa Romeo of Kimi Raikkonen in 16th place, not having a good season. There's Gasly there in 15th place. We go forward and we have Carlos Sainz in the McLaren in 14th. In front of him his teammate Lando Norris in 13th as they come around the tight bend. There's Lance Stroll in the Racing Point car in 12th place. Then we go to Grosjean in that Haas car, running in 11th at the moment. Then we get to the Red Bull of Auburn, who's qualified in 10th today, a lot better than he did last time round. He started in the last race. There's Ricciardo in 9th place in that Renault, and then the Renault in front of him is Ocon. Then we get back to another Alfa Romeo, and it's Giovinazzi, who's absolutely having a stunning season. He's not scoring high, but he seems to be finishing in the top 12s a lot this season, which is great. And then in front of him you've got Lewis Hamilton riding in 6th, not one for 2 races, so struggling at the moment for form. And then in front of him we've got Kevin Magnussen. Now Hamilton's going to want to catch him. We know that Mercedes is faster than that Haas, so it's only a matter of time before he catches up with him and overtakes him, which is very rare at Monaco. Verstappen in 4th in the other Red Bull. Then we get to the top 3 on the podium at the moment. Vettel in that prancing horse Ferrari. In front of him is his teammate Leclerc, who is in 2nd place, doing a 1:39.05. And then in front of him we have Valtteri Bottas, who's 1.98 ahead of Leclerc, who's in 2nd place. still no news on the date of the first round of the Formula 1 World Championship. We do know that NASCAR comes back on the 17th at Darlington, so we're looking forward to that one, I'm sure. Hopefully we can do a little setup race for that as well. Looks like Porto Corsa. Where's that? Never heard of that one. Yeah, so hopefully we'll watch the NASCAR and the 17th when it comes across. It should be on about 9 o'clock UK time, I think. So me and the boy will hopefully watch that. I'm currently working on another car set, believe it or not, guys. Working on another car set, a 1970s car set. The NASCAR Winston Cup. Is it the Winston Cup? And I'm actually doing all the dads and the uncles of the Piston Cup cars, but in the 70s. So that's going to be it's pretty cool. So had to change names and things, but yeah, so that will be interesting. So we'll have a 1970s Piston Cup Championship coming soon, hopefully. Yeah, it will be cool. It's all the old. It's like the Dodge Daytona Dodge. Oh god, I can't believe the Superbird. Obviously, cars like that. Basically, the old Ford Torino. So, but they're all going to be in Piston Cup colours. But it'll be their dads and uncles. So I think one of them's like Billy Swift. You know, his son is his nephew. Sorry, is Bobby Swift. So. You know, stuff like that. So it's going to be, that'd be pretty cool. Delay is on here so long. Yeah, I know. You message and it takes ages to get to me. Don't know why. Very, very strange. Let's take a look at the back of the grid. Let's see what else is going on. Looks like the Williams are still at the back by the looks of things. So is AlphaTauri. No one seems to have moved anywhere just yet. And as I say, very rare we have overtaking in the Monaco race, but Lewis Hamilton is catching that Haas car, so that could be something. That could be something that well, we could see something amazing here. We could actually see an overtake at Monaco. And would you do a Piston Cup season with custom sponsors, Racer? Not too sure yet. I may put you in the 70s one, actually. I've been considering it. So watch this space. It may be a surprise for you. Lee Revkin's grandfather, Leroy Revkins, and his mother, Carmilla Revkins. Okay. The Revkin family. So Hamilton is getting closer to that Haas car. We go back to the front. Again, we're on lap 7. Very, very short stream today, guys. About 14 minutes, so you won't have to stay long, I promise. I won't keep you that long. I may think now that we could have pits on this lap, or maybe lap 8. Maybe they'll just do a oneer today. Maybe it'll just be a one pit race. Not too sure at the moment. Chase Flywheel's uncle. There's loads of them, isn't there? There is loads of them. I've already done 23 cars, so I've got 13 to go. No pit on this lap just yet. How is Hamilton getting on? There's the Haas of Magnussen. Hamilton behind him. Still not caught him up yet. Let's go on board with Hamilton. Blimey, Red and Chuck, where do you get all this history from? I need to know this place. Where do you get this information? I need to know these names. This is good. This is good work. So Lewis Hamilton's still not catching up as of yet. And we'll go back to camera 1. And we can see still at the front is Bottas, who's now 2.99 ahead, as I said. And I did warn all of you, there's not much overtaking at Monaco, and it is very, very much like this. And it's probably the only race in the calendar that, when I used to watch Formula 1 religiously when I was younger, it's probably one of the races that I didn't actually bother about watching, really. I wasn't that interested. And reason being is because it is pretty boring. It is a pretty boring race. It gets exciting in the pits, but that's about it. So I wasn't really looking forward to this stream tonight, guys, if I'm going to be honest, because I know exactly what this track's like. But I may do a NASCAR one on this, because I'd like to see how that plans out. 40 cars maybe on a Monaco Grand Prix. I think that'd be quite epic. Something interesting to watch maybe. So it doesn't look like we're having pits this lap either. So we're going into lap 10. 14 to go. Ah, they're from your head. Oh, I love it. I love that. What an imagination. I wish I had an imagination like that. I probably did when I was a kid. Not anymore. My imagination now is to not pay any bills or any mortgage, or, you know, not go to work ever again. You know, that's my my imagination. Bottas still out in the lead. Let's go back. See how the Haas of Magnussen's getting on. Defending that position from Hamilton. So far, so good. Again, I think that will come down to pit stop, that one. Whoever goes in first then will get that position, I'm sure, as Bottas still leading as we go towards lap number 11. Will they pit on 11? Will they pit on 10? We're not too sure yet as they come to the chicane. Ferrari has only taken 3 seconds off that milliseconds as well off that time. Bottas has literally over like 4 seconds ahead of Vettel, who's in third place. No worries, Brian. I will do. No problem. And no pits again. No pits again this time round for especially the leader. .305 ahead now of second place Leclerc. There's that Haas car of Magnussen being chased down by Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, that is a bit odd, isn't it? I think you need to press the filter. When you go to the filter, if you look at the screen you sent me, if you look at the top, if you look at the top left-hand side, you'll see it says uploads. If you click on that, it should go down. It should say up and coming or something like that, or live streams. Click on that and it should show you. Have you pressed the bell button on my subscription? When you go to subscribe, you press the if you press the subscribe button, obviously, and then you press the bell button, then it will tell you when there's something coming up, something starting soon. It's like an attention sort of thing, attention, you know, sort of bell sort of thing, like a ding. Crazy race this is, yeah, very crazy, of course. It's Monaco, isn't it? To be fair, there should be more crashes in Monaco because it is so close, like to the side, to the walls, to the Armco. You know, there's not much room at all. Oh no, I could just call the car Red Chuck. Red Chuck. Just call the car Red Chuck. Or Chuck Red, you could call it. Doesn't matter really, does it? Involve you in the race, put your own car in there. Your own piston cup car. Or you could come up with a name, tell me a name that you want to use. I could put you in there. Design the car. Seems to, on your YouTube profile, you like green, red and yellow. So I could make the car into them colours. What do you guys think? It'd be pretty cool. So I'm wondering when Bottas is going to go in the pits, and I'm still wondering if Hamilton's ever going to overtake this Haas car. Maybe Christmas he might actually do that. Not too sure. Go to camera 1 and we'll see Bottas go round that part of the track. The chicane. Couldn't remember what it was called then. We're now 2.99 in front of Leclerc. Okay, we could just put that in. I could put that Harry Edwards. Harry Edwards. That's all I've got to do. And you could be sponsored by Red and Chuck Studios. That'd be quite cool. In the 70s, they didn't have many sponsors on their cars, so that'd be perfect. Still no pits from the big man at the front here. Very, very shocked. He is really pushing that car as well by the looks of things. There is Verstappen, one of the biggest anticipated drivers in Formula 1 at the moment. Give him a chance and he will win a championship very soon. And this man's still being chased by that Mercedes. This may be the highest finish Magnussen ever gets, to be fair. Not sure if I will continue the Formula 1 next week or not. I may have a break from the Formula 1 streams. They're not very popular. Not many people like them, and they can be very, very boring. And they are very one-sided. And trying to get cars to race on road tracks in NR2003 is very difficult. I've watched a lot of tutorials on it and read a lot of manuals and stuff, and how to change the INI file to get them racing, and it's just really hard to get them off that racing line that the track builder made. So, you know, I may not do the Formula 1 stream next week. I may have a break from it, a complete break. Not too sure. I'm more looking forward to the midweek races, really, like the Piston Cup, the Veterans Cup, the A1 Grand Prix. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to the States Cup again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to them more than this, really, because it does get a bit boring, the Formula 1, and that's why a lot of people don't watch it. So, you know, it's just one of those things. So I just may have a break from it next week. Sit back and take stock. Whether we continue it or not is a different thing. I may do the 1970s Piston Cup on a Sunday night instead. I will do the A1 Grand Prix definitely on Mondays. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I may not do the Formula 1 much. It's not exciting enough for us, is it, guys? Not exciting enough. Yep, state car's coming your way, Brian. I have to sort that South Carolina car out. I've not done it at all. I've fixated with doing these 70s Piston Cup cars. We're on lap 15 and no pit stop as of yet from anyone at the moment. Very, very strange. Hamilton still chasing down Magnussen. And the Williams still at the back, so no one's changed at the back. As you can see, it is literally like a procession. Cars just following each other. Not much going on, really. The A1 Grand Prix, I hope, won't be like this. Again, we've got a lot of road tracks in it, but I've put a lot of oval tracks in there as well for a change. I know the A1 Grand Prix wasn't oval based, but I thought I'd change it, make it a bit more interesting for you guys. I'll send you all 50 cars, Brian. In fact, I might do that after this. I might get that South Carolinian car fixed up and then whack it over to you or something. Thanks, Brian. That does mean a lot. Thank you. That's nice to hear that. And yeah, I do. It is boring, the Formula 1. Oh, we're having our first pit stop. Now, this is where it gets exciting, guys. I've never seen any cars pit stop on this track yet. Time to feed the pup. I wish I could come and help. Give me something to do. So, can't really see what's going on in the pits. Oh, there you go. Perfect. So, here we go into the pits. Who will be out first? Oh, we got a crash. We got a crash. Vettel hit Bottas and loses part of his car. Oh, see you, Bottas. He's off. Leclerc gets out as well. Who out? Yeah, Vettel get out. I knew that would happen. Verstappen a go. Yeah, it's now Magnussen. So Hamilton's continued on around the track by the looks of things. Yeah. There you go, see. So there is Bottas out and about, and no room. Bottas out back on the grid. I'm sure that will probably be one pit stop strategy tonight. That's what it's going to look like. There's going to be 36 cars in the 70s Piston Cup. Yeah, I'm going to do some bowler. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to do some different ovals. Definitely. You on about the A1 Grand Prix? There's a few ovals in that I've sort of added. To be honest, Red and Chuck, I've actually done most of it. I've got all the names already, but I'm going to take a few out and add you guys in, obviously, or you in. Sorry. But yeah, I've sort of mainly done it now. To be fair, I've just got to paint them. I've just got 13 left to paint, so that'll probably be done tomorrow, hopefully. Have a play with Brands Hatch track tomorrow, see if I can make that more interesting for the A1 Grand Prix at 9 PM tomorrow night. Great racing, great driving from Bottas there. Countries in... yeah, I will. I'll send you it over. No problems. Yes. In the A1 Grand Prix, there's 20 countries in it at the moment. I think that was like the original A1 Grand Prix. There's only 20 cars in it. But there's basically all the cars in the Nations Cup. The first 20 cars in that. I've taken a lot of the cars from the A1 Grand Prix and put in it. Like there's no England or Wales or anyone. It's Great Britain that are in it. America's in there. Germany, Belgium, Italy, South Africa, Australia. All the teams that were originally in the A1 Grand Prix. France, Russia, Holland. So sort of a few really. My Canon sponsor is Plusho Co, but I'm fine sponsoring my own YouTube channel. I can put Plusho Co on there. Plusho Co. I need to take a snapshot of that screen so I remember that, because I might do that. I might do your car later tonight. So then it's done out of the way and I can send it over then to you. But I probably won't be able to make many adjustments over the week though, but I'll do my best. As we go into lap 20, only 4 to go, guys, of this very, very slow race. 4 to go. The good thing about this Formula One Championship is I can continue it whenever I wanted. So if I was to stop it now and have a break from it for a few weeks, and I could restart it again. If I get any complaints or anyone saying, oh, we miss it, we want to watch it, blah blah blah, then I'll bring it back again. But I can have a rest from it for now. Because the cars are being used, you can download this set from the website, and there's been about 100 downloads for this, so which is good. So people are using the cars. They're just not watching the races. A1, F1 at Bone Crusher. Oh my god. Which sponsors are in the 70s Cup? There's a few that you know, like oh my god, forgotten, completely forgotten now. It's gone from me. But I've used a few of the Piston Cup sponsors, like Rev and Go. I've used them. Tread Tire, I think Retread. I've used them, but I've also used pretend ones and I've used real ones as well from the 70s. So I've sort of mixed it up a little bit. I've even used, if you go to Wiki, I think it's the Cars Wiki, and it tells you every championship winner of the Piston Cup since it started in 1959, I think it says. I've even put the cars that won the Piston Cup between 1970 and 1979. So they're in it as well, which would be cool. I think one of them is called, what's his name? Alloy something. Let me have a look. His name is Alloy Wilson. There's another one, Bobby Carsack, which is cool. Bobby Carsack and Alloy Wilson. I've made both of their cars, so they're all ready to go. Been testing it on the mod. It's looking pretty cool, I must admit. Pretty cool. It's nice to see the old cars go around actually at Daytona. Makes a change. So we go into lap 22. One pit stop race. We've been running for 40 minutes. I told you I wouldn't keep that long tonight. Piston Cup started after World War II. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's when it says. I can't remember what website it's on, but it tells you every champion over the years. Because I didn't know that Jackson Storm won it last season. I didn't know that. And Cruz won it 2 seasons on the trot. So Jackson Storm's currently the holder, but it's on hold because of the coronavirus or something like that. That's it. Yeah, Doc 1 in 51 and 53. That's it. I was going to do a 50s Piston Cup, and I thought, I don't think that'll gain any popularity at all. So I went for the 70s because the Winston Cup is very popular, and the cars all look different. You know, you've got 4 cars that look different. Whereas in the 50s, they're very, especially in the mod, they all look very similar. The ICR mod, what from, what's his name? Has I not finished that mod yet? So we're on to lap 23. And we are nearly at the end of this race, and it's been a pretty weird one really, as we've got a McLaren at the back, and Latifi, then Grosjean, Russell. So a few moved about, but that was all due to pit stopping obviously. Stroll now, and there's the McLaren of Norris. Albon's in 10th. Ricciardo's up to 9th now. Ocon is in 8th. Lewis Hamilton down to 7th. Wow. Giovinazzi in 6th. What a result for him. Magnussen in 5th. Oh, and there is Verstappen in 4th. Vettel 3rd. Leclerc in 2nd. And Bottas in 1st. So it's going to be a pretty good one for Giovinazzi. That's a pretty good spot for him. That'll probably be his highest finish of the season. So as Bottas comes down, Fred Castlenut, choc chip cookie. That's it, that's from the fandom. That's the one. Yeah, Piston Cup seasons. Yeah, that's where I got the names from. And the paint jobs for them cars as well. I think one of them's black and one of them's red and yellow. So yeah, I've had to mix it up a little bit. use a bit of my imagination, which I haven't got much of. White flag, guys, white flag. We are close to the end, I promise. We should have just done a chat tonight, shouldn't we? We should have just done got the old camera out, and we could have all had a chat together. And not watch this race. 1 lap to go. Not sponsored by Credit One Bank. Definitely not. Sponsored by Bankrupt Bank, to be fair. Monaco Casino. Last lap for you, Bottas. Last lap, my old son. Not long to go now. You've got that camera on the roof of your car. Goes towards and under the tunnel. And he will begin the end of this race. Table will still be updated on the website, but as I said, putting the Formula 1 Championship on hold, streaming wise. May have Saturday and Sundays off, but as I said, I may put the 70s Piston Cup on Sunday nights instead, because I think that would be pretty interesting and pretty cool to watch. I'd like to see it. I'd definitely watch that more than this. And here we go then. So Bottas wins the Monaco Grand Prix round 7. What a fantastic race from him. See you tomorrow night, Brian. See you tomorrow, my old mate. Have a good one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for showing your support. Thanks, Red and Chuck Studios. Thank you, Bowler. And thank you for anyone else who I've missed out tonight. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching. It's been a very, very short race tonight. I do apologise, but it's a slow one as well. Just sort of a courtesy stream to all my great fans out there, which is all of you. And very, very boring race, Bowler says, and I completely agree with you, sir. Completely agree with you. Tomorrow night should be much better, though. A1 Grand Prix. And then back to the Piston Cup Next Gens on Tuesday. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We shall, I shall wait for this man to get back to the pits before we stop, but I will go to the official results so you can take a look yourselves. And there you go. Raikkonen was 2 laps behind after such a slow pit stop. Oh, it got postponed. Coronavirus has caused a lot of postponements in this world, to be honest. Vettel come 3rd, Verstappen 4th. Magnussen in 20th place. In 5th place. Giovinazzi got 6th. Pretty good for him. Very, very good. He'll be happy with that, I'm sure. So, as Bottas comes in to the pits to go to winners, the racing winners circle, as they call it in Formula 1, the winners circle. We will finish this stream. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to pop by tomorrow night, and especially Tuesday and Wednesday for the return of the Piston Cup 3rd season, and obviously for the Veterans Cup, which is on Wednesday. Take care, guys. Have a lovely afternoon or lovely evening wherever you are, and be safe.